Hi, welcome to NOMAD Sea Kayaking. My name's Kurt. I'm the lead guide and head of operations. Today I wanted to very quickly talk to you about social distancing and our hygiene policy. We're all sick to death of the lockdown, but this is something I think that we all recognize is going to stay with us for at least, I think, about probably another year or so. And we're all going to have to accommodate some level of social distancing. As an events company, we run events with groups, 10, 12 people. We need to think about hygiene as well. Before lockdown actually started, that we then implemented a social distancing policy. So if you want to see the policy, you can go to our website. I'll put the link down at the bottom of the page, and you can look at our policy on our FAQ, our frequently asked questions, and you can also see it on the blog. So no particular order, but the first I'll talk about is the actual social distancing. So when you come to any of our events, what you'll find is you'll have your kayak about 2.5 meters apart. We'll be in orange jackets like this, or orange tops, and you won't miss us. We've all got our names on our jackets, and we clearly signposted as well. You just can't miss the orange. Our kayaks are matching orange to this, and once you've got your kayak allocated to you, that's your sort of base of operations. You can then take all your gear, put it in the kayak, sit in it, adjust your seat, adjust your foot pegs, do all of that sort of stuff, and just stand at your kayak. That way you'll be safely at least 2 or more meters. It's your responsibility to ensure you stay away from other people. If for whatever reason somebody's going to pass you and they're going to come a little bit closer than that 2 meters, which hopefully they won't, turn away so that you're facing away from them, not to transmit through any body fluid, spittle and spray and aerosol and that sort of thing. It also includes all of the briefings, and there are 2 briefings. The first is your equipment briefing, which will be done by one of the guides. Everybody will be standing at their kayaks, and so you'll be 2+ meters away from each other, and the guide giving the briefing will be probably about 3 or more meters away from each person, because the group will be spread out. The second briefing is the safety briefing, usually done by myself as the lead guide, or if we have one of our freelance guides allocated to lead a trip, an event, they'll be doing the briefing. The final aspect to consider is out on the water, and generally our groups tend to be spread out quite a way. So the only exception to the social distancing that we're going to allow is if you come from the same household. So couples, for example, husband, wife, brother, sister, whatever, partners, there you can mix freely and use your own discretion. Out on the water, again, those family units can stay together, but generally people tend to spread out quite a lot. And the same thing when we land on the beach. Usually myself or one of the guards will come up and help you with the boat. Our kayaks are big. They're 4.3 meters long. So when you're sitting on a kayak, we're going to be at least 2 meters away from you. The second aspect to all of this is hygiene. And one of the things we've got to do is disinfect your equipment, right? For the 15 years that we've been in business, we've always washed our equipment down, because that just takes good care of our equipment. Rinsing all the salt water off ensures that our equipment doesn't rot. But in addition to that, when we, i.e. the guides, offload the kayaks, and we usually at a venue 2 to 3 hours before an event starts, we take all the kayaks off and we lay them all down and we set them all out. A new product called Ocean Saver, and by the way, this is not a plug for Ocean Saver. We have no affiliation with them, not sponsored by them. We don't do reviews for them. We haven't been asked to do review for them. We have paid for our product and we've paid full price for it. But we want to let you, our customers, know what we are using, because it's important. Because our disinfectants need to be biodegradable. Our soaps need to be biodegradable. Our sanitizers need to be biodegradable. So we're using a product called Ocean Saver. They come in reusable bottles, so we're not having to buy new plastic bottles. And it comes in a little capsule, basically. So all we do is we just use ordinary tap water, drop the capsule into the water, give it a shake, and that's our disinfectant, and that acts as a Dettol or any of those other products would, and kills 99.9% of all bacteria, including the coronavirus. Now, it's plant-based, it is completely biodegradable, and very importantly, it's ocean safe. And again, it's single-use bottles. So you will see, usually at any event, we'll have 3 of these bottles available. There's a number of areas we'll wash. We'll wash the carry handles on your kayaks, and there are 4 carry handles, 1 on each side, black, a black carry handle at the front of the boat, and a black carry handle at the back of the boat, and they will be sprayed. We won't necessarily dry them off. What we do is we spray them so that they're completely saturated in disinfectant. So if you pick it up, handle's wet, and you get something off and you smell it, it does smell nice. You've got a bit of disinfectant on your hand. Don't worry. If anything, that's going to be good, and that'll disinfect your hands as well. The second area we're going to disinfect on the boat are the two hatches. There are two round hatches on the boat, black hatches. If you do touch the hatches, that's disinfected. The paddle shaft will be disinfected. We'll spray it and wipe it down, give it a couple of wipes. So all of those will be disinfected. And then on your buoyancy aid, you will have a buckle in the center, two buckles on, one on either side and one on either shoulder, and those will be disinfected as well. So it will be likely that when you put your buoyancy aid on, those little straps will feel damp, and that is because we will have ocean safe on those straps, so they might be a little bit damp. Social distancing at all of our events, so coaching courses, one-to-one courses, trips, and any other event that we have, we're going to maintain social distancing. I need to make 2 points clear. We're not going to stop people wearing masks. It's personal choice. If you want to wear a face mask, that is up to you. Your guides will not wear face masks. And we don't want you, our guests, to wear face masks out on the water. Firstly, it shouldn't be necessary because you're going to maintain that social distancing. And on the water, you're going to be a lot more than 2 meters apart. You're going to be 5, 8, 10, 12 meters apart, plenty of distance between the two. The main reason we don't want you wearing masks is because they'll be dangerous. If you get water splash onto them, or if you do have a capsize, those masks will get wet and you'll find it very difficult to breathe, if not impossible. Do decide to wear a mask to our event. You can wear it until we are ready to leave, and then you have to take that mask off completely, not just drop it down, but remove it and pack it away until we're finished. The second thing is, our social distancing policy, it's written in our terms and conditions. It is on our website. This is a formal policy. We are a private limited company. This is what we are going to do at all of our events until we are told otherwise by the government. Until the government says to us it is safe to do otherwise. This is going to be our social distancing policy and our hygiene policy. So I wanted to share that with you so you've got some idea of what we're doing. Ideas or suggestions, please contact us. Again, I'll put the contact details down at the bottom of the page. I hope I'm pointing to the right place. Contact details at the bottom of the page, and you feel free to email or ring us up, ask questions, make suggestions. If you've got any criticisms, positive, constructive, but please let us know. Keep everybody safe, including ourselves and all of our guides. Thank you very much for watching. Lockdown is going to end, so we'll see you on the water soon. NOMAD out.